It's growing like the rest of the city is. Ward 4, which encompasses Satellite Hills, the Vistas, and Wingfield Springs, is primarily residential. So we don't have the same things happening like the redevelopment districts do in the city. It's residential with a little bit of commercial. And of course, the crown jewel in Ward 4 is Golden Eagle Regional Park. And we do have exciting things happening there. That artificial turf, which is the largest in the country, is being replaced. That is going on. We've got expansions planned, a dog park, other expansions to Golden Eagle, which people don't realize unless they've driven all the way out Vista and been out there for an event, is booked almost every day of the year and is a generator for this community of $27 million in economic impact. So it's kind of what I'm most proud of is Golden Eagle and just my residents and the people who live in Ward 4, who actually are the highest percentage of voters, most registered voters in the city, and the highest percentage who turn out to the polls, which I'm very proud of. Probably the thing that I most enjoy is the Redevelopment Agency. I'm the Redevelopment Agency chair. I've been so for the last 2 years. And the mayor and the council all serve on the Redevelopment Agency, and I chair that. So because of everything happening, the redevelopment in our 2 districts, which is Victorian Square and the Marina, there's so much happening. So super excited about, we're building a downtown. We're building from the ground up, 1,500 people. We'll be living downtown with just the things that have been approved, and there's more to come. We've got retail, commercial coming to downtown, and I know people are frustrated with construction and worried about parking, but we have tons of parking. The theater parking garage is open and available even during all this construction. Movie theater, that's a Galaxy theater with the reclining seats and beer and wine, and we have an urban winery coming out right in front of the movie theater. One of those commercial spots will be an urban winery, which there is not another one in the community. So just exciting restaurants and commercial, other things to come to Victorian Square. We started our Streetscape project, so out in front of the museum, and from Pyramid Way, heading west from Pyramid, we started the first section of new pavers and planters, and that will happen throughout Victorian Square, as well as LED lighting. We're going to light the trees and light the whole district, so it'll be a Victorian Square district that people will want to come to on a Friday night or on a weekend or any night to experience the district. And in addition to that, we also have the Marina, which is our second redevelopment district, and that has lots going on. 2 hotels, of course, the beautiful Marina and the walking path. We're going to have a restaurant right there on the blue building. We've already approved a deck so that we'll have outdoor seating, and we have a great local restaurateur who really knows the business, who's going to be opening a restaurant there. And then the wrap around that old ugly garage that was there forever of apartments, luxury apartments. So lots happening at the Marina and downtown. So I would say the redevelopment portion is my most exciting of what I've been involved in and what we see more things, great things continuing to happen. The thing people said in our Ignite Sparks survey, the #1 thing people said is they wanted Sparks to maintain its small town feel. And I think part of that is how we are accessible, how you feel like you personally can get to know your council members, like you can come into City Hall and our customer service or our city manager, whoever you deal with on staff, is very accessible. Our businesses that do business in Sparks enjoy working with us. So I think it's the council, but it's everyone, it's our whole staff, of being accessible, of responding to phone calls and emails. And today, you know, with the internet and from text and email, as well as phone calls, it's easy for people to make comments, to reach out to us if there's problems, or I would encourage them too. We love hearing from people when they like what's going on. Tell us what we're doing well, tell us what you like. And we absolutely will respond to issues, which I pass on problems to the city manager. So I can't call staff or call the police department to go out and check on something. That all goes through the city manager's office. But when you come to me with that, obviously it's a heightened, you know, it's a priority that they want to make sure, and then I follow up. So I would say, yeah, absolutely reach out to us through email. Come to our meetings. Keep in touch with us so that you know what's going on. I've lived in Sparks most of my life, actually. I grew up here, so I was a little girl living in Sparks. That was a long time ago, so Sparks was much smaller. Moved to the Bay Area just for high school, came back here to the University of Nevada, and married a guy from Ely, and we raised our boys here. So I raised my sons in Sparks, and so I've seen the growth. There's been a tremendous amount of change and growth, and I think seeing it and understanding it and being on this side where I actually have a role to play, handling the growth that we're seeing, maintaining our small town feel. And for me, being on the council, I think what I enjoy most, it's because the city I love, and I've really lived here and raised my boys here, but it's also representing the voice of women. I'm the only woman on the council, and I know I represent the voice of women who are raising families here, having grown up here, and it's a different voice. I am the voice of a woman who grew up here and raised my kids here, and I think that's important because I think all the different voices we bring to the table is representative of who our community is. Well, a lot of people know, but they don't know that I'm still a flight attendant. And I've flown for American Airlines for over 41 years. And I fly international 2 trips a month. So some people don't know that they think I used to fly, but I am still flying and enjoying international flying. So that would be something different. And I'm the oldest of 6 kids. So a big family. Came from a big family, strong family values and work ethic, which I passed on to my 2 boys. And they've both grown into amazing young men, which I'm very proud of, and 2 grandchildren, so a little bit of personal side.